Thank you. I do need some help with this. I watched this tutorial and all that, so that helped, but a lot of times it just takes doing it. So I was thinking I would basically have meetings like this like once or twice a week, depending on what people's availability is. And then I'll do, I guess, some virtual office hours so that if people have specific things they have questions about or need help with, they can talk to me face to face. It's a little faster too than typing up an email to ask questions. Um, and then I guess just as far as the visual side of it, it's probably easiest to just send photo updates. I don't know if y'all, I mean, what the camera situation is for everyone or if anyone's using phones. But I mean, you can also show me stuff during the video chats. It looks like I'd probably be able to see it okay. I don't know. Here, I've got whoa, my chair is breaking. My version of the thing here, which I posted to Moodle. So I'm also going to be posting more things to Moodle.
Okay.
Hopefully, I posted a PowerPoint with a bunch of examples of different paintings using color harmonies. So I know for some people having that visual cue is helpful. So basically, I'm just going to give the assignments that I had already planned for the semester, and obviously the format's going to have to be a little more lenient as far as attendance and all that. I'm gonna try to adapt as much on my end to however people need to communicate with me. So, so I think more PowerPoint stuff. I don't know if that stuff is helpful to anyone. I know Chioma, I think you like that kind of stuff usually.
Yeah, PowerPoint is good. Yeah.
How you doing, Kobe? Can you hear us?
Hi.
You're driving? Are you in a car?
Huh?
You're in a car?
Yeah.
Are you driving?
Yeah, it's fine. Like, I'm
Okay.
not looking.
Be careful. You don't, I mean, okay. I can set up other times to meet with you too. You know, I mean, if you're doing something else and you need to focus on that, you can, it's not a big deal if you miss this. I was just, I'm recording it as well for people.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I'm just figuring out the app and kind of how to use it and trying to see how well it works for interfacing with everyone. So if you need to focus on something else, you don't have to multitask.
It's okay. I'm just listening. I
Okay.
do this all the time with FaceTime.
All right. Making me nervous. So as far as the museum gallery assignment, obviously that's kind of going to be difficult. So if you've already done it, you can send it to me. Otherwise, if you're interested in still doing something like that, you could do it from a photo. But that's kind of, I think I'm just going to kind of scrap that assignment for now, just because you kind of need to be. I wanted you to be in a gallery or museum space, actually looking at a physical painting, to kind of analyze how they had achieved certain effects and that kind of thing. And you're not really going to be able to do that. You can't go anywhere. So, does anyone have questions for me? Specific things to address?
For that assignment, if you wanted, you could just assign us different painters, or we could pick different painters, or to have.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do something for that assignment, and kind of look at some photos of paintings, I mean, I'm fine with that. I think part of the issue that I'm running into is just how to approach the grading end of things, because I mean, there's just so much going on, and I know that I've had some students mention that they, that they're taking care of younger siblings and that kind of thing. So that kind of is an impediment to them meeting sometimes through the Zoom app and that kind of thing. So,
So are you thinking of doing this every Monday and Wednesday?
Well, I'm thinking Mondays for like a video chat thing, and then I would have like open office hours on Wednesdays.
Okay.
Like where I would be here, and if anybody wants to pop in, I can chat with you face to face, and if you have questions, specific things that you want to talk about with what you're working on, and then I'll try and do more supplementary stuff posted to Moodle and that kind of thing as well. Just so that we can try and get as much out of this as possible. It's a little bit of a challenge. You said you have 4 classes you're doing this with?
Yeah, and so I've taught online before, so
Yeah.
I feel a little bit more comfortable like moving the content, but I haven't worked like Zoom is new. The university just bought
Yeah.
this. So before what I was doing was recording YouTube videos and that took a lot of time. So I'm glad that they have Zoom, but I don't really know how I'm gonna integrate it yet. But I'll probably do something similar to what you're saying, like once a week and then leave it at like have other assignments.
Yeah. Because I think that the assignments I have laid out for the semester, I mean, because it's a studio class, so much of it's going to end up having to be on your own time. And then you'll just have to touch base with me, I guess, and you know, get any feedback or pointers that you have. I mean, some of you are more likely to ask questions than others. So I just don't want anyone to get kind of left behind. So, I don't know. This is nuts, y'all. So, yeah, so I guess that's another professor of mine had mentioned using Moodle chat forums. But I think this would probably work a little better. Just having that face-to-face, being able to chat with someone is I think a little faster than having to deal with typing things out. So I don't know what everyone's situation is as far as space to work in. Luckily, painting doesn't usually take too much space. So hopefully y'all are able to kind of set out a place for yourselves wherever you are to work on things a bit. It can also be, I mean, for me, it's I take a lot of solace in painting. So, you know, when things are kind of difficult and the world seems like it's going a little crazy, sometimes that can be a nice thing to direct your attention to kind of distract yourself. So even aside from class, you know. So, I don't think I have anything else to address. I just wanted to test this out and see how easy it was for everyone to get hooked up on here. I didn't anticipate. I was kind of late notice with it too, so I apologize for that. But hopefully we can get a few more people that are able to do this, or more people who can at least meet up with me in my virtual office hours. I'll email you all with a time for that, and it'll just be the same time every week. So I'm just kind of trying to keep everything as normal as conceivably possible.
What's the next assignment that we should be doing or thinking about?
Did you see I posted to Moodle the next painting?
Oh, okay.
If you're done with the color mixing assignment, the color wheel and all of that, you can go ahead and like just snap a photo of it for me. Or if you have questions about it, if there's something on it that you're struggling with a little bit, just snap a photo and you can email it to me. And then the next one is posted to Moodle already. So you'll just use your color harmony that you select from that assignment for the next one. They kind of tie together. So, did anyone have any trouble with that one at all? I know a lot of you had some experience with it already. So it's pretty straightforward. So then you can get into the next assignment should be it's usually pretty fun. We're painting an animal, so you get to pick one. It's a little more open-ended. So
and you should pick one of those harmonies to paint the animal.
Yes. So it doesn't have to be a realistic color. So I mean, you could do an animal, you know, like if you choose like a triad in blue, green, and orange. You can paint an animal that isn't naturally those colors, blue, green, and orange. And that's the one I posted some a PowerPoint of some examples. So there's some examples of just paintings that I've found online, some of them from like old masters, and some of them from current artists. And then there's also some old student work that I mixed in as well, just to give you an idea of just what they kind of look like when they're done. So everybody's obviously is going to look different, but yes. So that one is usually a fun assignment. Students usually enjoy it. So I think if there aren't any other questions, we could probably.
I have a question.
You have a question?
Yeah. How are we gonna like go about critiques? Like, are we gonna do it like in this format?
We may just do, well, we were only going to ever have one more, so it may be difficult to even, I may not even have one. We might just do just a final grading kind of thing, because well, I mean, the main thing is kind of being able to see each other's work well enough while we're on here in order to give comments and feedback to each other.
Right.
I think what we could do if you're like looking for ideas on that is everybody at UNO has the OneDrive, you know, that's attached to your Outlook.
Mhm.
So what we could do is email you the photos, and then because it wouldn't be the files would be too large to be supported by Moodle, but you could upload them to the OneDrive, and then take the OneDrive and share the link with everybody in the class, and then we could go through the photos one by one.
Yeah, we could just, yeah, that sounds like a good idea, actually. Yeah, because it would be nice to at least have some semblance of a final thing.
Yeah, so we'd do like this, and then you could like share your screen so we can see what you're looking at, or we could just pull it up individually and then talk about it.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna write that down so that I can look into that a little more. We have some time, obviously, so I'll let you know the specifics of it and try and work that out so that I have a good idea from my end of how to do it. And then we can just, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Awesome. So is there anything else? I'll email, send an email out to everyone and a link to the recording of this for students, obviously, who aren't here right now. And we'll muddle through it. Everybody, yeah, try and stay safe and healthy. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. I'll be in touch. Y'all take care.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.